Hey everybody, this is Kara with FollowYourArrowTarot and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Virgo for April 2019. But before I get started, I do have a few channel announcements. First of all, I would like to thank all you Virgos who are already subscribed to my channel and who have been supporting me and watching my videos. Thank you so much for your love and support. If you are a new Virgo, welcome to the tribe. I do have some announcements. So if you are new to the channel or if you have already been here, here's some review. I will be posting my creating and publishing my monthly zodiac sign tarot card readings each month in the order to which the previous month had the most views. So for example, I'm recording my April readings. However, I'm going off of the total views for my March videos. And so for example, the top 3 signs with the most views was Cancer, Sagittarius, and Leo. And if you scroll down here to number 8, here you are, Virgo, you had 70 views. So thank you for those 70 views. But Virgo, if you'd like to get your videos earlier in the month, you'd like to work your way up this list, the way to do that is helping me get more views. So if you would be so kind, if you believe that the video was a good and it resonated with you and there were some good messages, if you could share this video with other Virgos you know, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and maybe if you know of people who are cross-watchers who have a Virgo child, lover, husband, wife, friend, parent, share it that way as well. My second announcement regarding my channel, as some of you may know, I've been holding contests in order to help me reach my goals for my channel in getting more subscribers. I've already done my announcements and my readings for my 100 subscriber contest and my 200 subscriber contest. So in that succession, we are now to the 300 subscriber contest. Right now I'm about 250, so we're about halfway there. Remember, there are 2 ways that you can enter the contest. One, by being a subscriber. Please make sure if you do subscribe to my channel that you comment your username in the comment section below. Sometimes if your YouTube channel is set to private, I can't see on my end who subscribed. So that will get you one entry. Another way you can get contest entries is by leaving thoughtful and positive comments on any of my YouTube channel videos. Including this one. For every thoughtful and positive comment, you get 1 entry. So for example, if you posted 5 thoughtful and positive comments on any of my videos, that would give you 5 separate entries into the contest and would increase your likelihood of being chosen. Okay. And once I see that I reach 300 subscribers, I will create a separate special video. I will draw 3 people out of the Buddha head, and those 3 individuals will get a free private personal reading from yours truly. More information about that is in the description box below. All right, Virgo. Before I get into the tarot card reading, I'm going to spend some time shuffling my Rider-Waite deck here, and I'm going to give you some channeled intuitive information that I got from Spirit for you, along with some information regarding your planetary information alignments for the month of April 2019. So Virgo. Okay. Before I jump right in, I just want to tell you, so far I've done 8 or 7 other videos. You are my 8th video of this month. And compared to other videos and other signs, the energy for your reading definitely, when I channeled in with your energy, is a little bit different than some of them. Although I have to say all my videos have been a little erratic. Some more serious than others, more lighthearted, some about every aspect, some very focused. So, your energy is no different. For you this month, I definitely, when I challenge your energy, I feel a lot of water energy, a lot of emotions going on with you. You're very much into your heart chakra that I'm feeling, and very much in your mind. So some air energy definitely is coming through for you. And a lot of it has to do with relationships. We're going to get into that in a second. But I do want to just reach out to you because I'm feeling some Virgos. And again, this reading may not resonate with all of you. It is a general reading. So take what messages apply, and the ones that don't apply, learn from it, and just listen and learn. But Virgo, I do feel for some of you, I just have to reach out and tell you that to stay strong, and that you're going to get through whatever you're going through. I do feel like some of you are going through some emotional trials and tribulations, and you're having a hard time processing and dealing with them and coping with them. So that is just kind of what came through to me for some of you, not all of you. I do feel like it's going to be a very interesting month for you here in April. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of things that have happened that are going to be changing the way you feel about somebody or something, changing your perspective. But definitely these changes are going to help you just more clearly define your self-identity. I do feel, at least from my experience with a lot of Virgos that I know, and what I know about the sign of Virgo itself is, you are the Hermit card, and I'm definitely feeling the Hermit card energy for you, very isolated to yourself and your thoughts. What's that one song that's playing on the radio about being in your thoughts? Definitely. That's definitely you this month. But you're definitely evolving your self-identity this month. And you're going through an intense transformation that I do feel is you're divinely guided to be going through this. I feel, as opposed to other signs in the zodiac, who may be very sure about their personalities and their purpose in life and their confidence. I do feel like that's an area that for a lot of Virgos, they struggle with. I do feel like some of you do feel like you're kind of like an outsider. You're different. You don't know where you quite fit in. You're a little bit eccentric, unique. You're not the typical individual, which is okay. Diversity is a beautiful thing. And Virgo, you be you. Okay. I do feel like there are going to be significant people in your life right now, for the good and the bad and the ugly. There's going to be people in your life who help guide you. Some teachers, and that doesn't mean teacher specifically, but just people that are put into your life to teach you, to protect you. And there's going to be some significant people in your life who are in your life too for a season. Excuse me. For a season or a reason to teach you a lesson. Whoa. Mercury is your ruling planet, okay? And Mercury's been moving backwards. We just had a Mercury retrograde also in March. And it's really done a number on your sign, especially in your relationship sector. I do feel for some of you, some exes are going to be trying to come back into your life, be hitting you up, that kind of thing. Or you're going to be thinking about your exes. You're going to be contemplating whether or not you made the right choice, that kind of thing. So there's going to be a lot of exes. Especially, I do feel like that with retrograde, I do feel like in March, you may have had exes come back in. And then April, you're thinking about the situations that happen regarding your, your exes. I do feel like Virgos tend to put, in your relationships, you do have very big hearts, and you tend to be the giver in the relationship. And I do feel for some of you, you tend to put your partners on a pedestal. And although that is very humbling and wonderful, and you just want to make your partner feel so loved and give them all the attention, and you do truly, I do feel you do adore some of the partners you're with, because you do believe in love. I do feel as though Spirit's saying to be careful about putting people so high up on pedestals. In the sense of that, I do feel when you do that, some individuals will take advantage of your positive and your light energy, and just take advantage of your kindness and your goodness, okay, and your innocence. I do feel Virgos just have this just unique innocence about you. Very childlike, not dumb, not immature. You guys are very smart. You just age and gain wisdom a little bit more patiently, a little bit slower than the rest. I mean, for example, like a fire sign, we're just gung-ho, so we may learn things quicker and faster, but we may go through a lot more mistakes or hiccups. Virgo, being an earth sign, you take your time, you're a little bit late bloomer, a little late developer, but that's just the essence of your energy, and that's totally okay. So yeah, for sure. I hear Spirit saying something, and this probably may be directed to just a few of your energies, okay? Remember, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody, but I hear Spirit saying sometimes bad things happen to good people. Sometimes bad things are just learning lessons in disguise. Sometimes bad things are actually, they turn out to actually be good things for you. In the moment, you don't see it or understand it, and it hurts like hell. But down the line, it needed to happen in order for something greater to happen. And I think that that is a big message from Spirit that's coming through for you, Virgo. Regarding planetary information this month, okay, so I'm recording your video on the 11th. So just a few days ago on the 5th, we had a new moon in Aries in your 8th house of death and rebirth. So I do feel as though April is going to be a pivotal month of things ending and beginning. So letting go of things that no longer serve you, things, situations, people, jobs, anything like that, to make room for rebirth, because the universe is helping you try to see that not everything is meant to stay in your life forever, okay? And I do feel like for some of you Virgos, you're really hanging on to a lot of things that it's the season to let them go. Spring cleaning, okay? They no longer serve your higher self or your highest purpose, okay? The sun will also square with Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn in your 5th house of good fortune. So I do feel as though, like, even though we have death and rebirth, and I do feel, some intense, dense energy around you. I do feel like you're going to, have good fortune, especially with Capricorn in your 5th house. So things, even though, like I said, are going to seem bad, they're actually going to be really good for you. Okay. And you may just not see your good fortune right now. You may recognize it later. Okay. And right when I said that, the 9 of Pentacles came up. Okay. Earth energy. I hear Spirit saying that it's time for you to face your fears. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with maybe possibly anxiety, social anxiety in your relationships in order to talk about things that are bugging you. You tend to just not be someone who wants to rock the boat too much. You tend to listen and hear other people's concerns, especially in relationships, before your own, okay? And I hear Spirit saying that you tend to not like change as much as other signs. Yeah, and that's an earth sign. That's just an earth sign for you. Tends to take them a lot longer to accept and to move forward with change. All right, so for April, around the 19th through the 23rd, Mercury and Venus, so your ruling planet of Mercury and Venus will conjoin with Chiron and Aries in your 8th house. So there's going to be a lot of healing going on for you this month. There's a lot of honesty, and I think it's honesty with yourself, being honest with what your values and beliefs truly are, and weeding away the people that don't align necessarily with your soul journey. And that's hard because I feel like Virgos just have such a polite and humble way of seeing everything, that every little thing has its purpose. Like, I do feel like, you would be the people that would look out in nature and you believe everything from the microscopic organisms in the water in the lake to the leaves on the tree all have a purpose and have a right to be here. And I feel like that's kind of the same idea you have in your relationships and with people. You truly believe people come into your life for a reason. And no matter what the relationship is, good, bad, and the ugly, you love it and you accept it and you embrace it. And it's hard for you to let go of things, even if they are bad for you. This is a really important month for you to have conversations in your relationships, especially if your relationships are a little rocky or not going the way you feel that they should be going. Definitely going to be an important month for you for conversations, especially in the middle to the end of the part of April. Okay. On the 20th of April, the sun will be in Taurus, another earth sign, in your 9th house of higher mind. So I do feel like that's where I feel like the air energy was coming through, even though the sun is in Taurus. I feel as though you're going to be in your mind and your thoughts a lot this month. Okay. I do feel like that Hermit card, that Virgo card is coming through, that energy of illumination. The star will guide your path. The universe and your angels and your spirit guides are here to help you. Just ask for help and look for the light in things. I do think there's going to be some disruptive insights. I think it's a lot more geared to love. But I think overall, the things that are happening to you right now are all learning experiences. I do hear Spirit coming through, and I hate bringing negative news, but I do I do want to be upfront and honest with my viewers. I want to be as most positive and upbeat in my readings as possible, because I love doing that type of readings, but I do feel like it's my duty, whatever messages do come through me, to be upfront and honest and tell you them, and you take what you will with those messages, okay? But I do feel for some of you, not all of you, general reading, I feel some energy for a few of you where your heart has been recently broken, or you're going through heartache this month. Something just recently, within 2 months. Very recent, new heartache. I'm feeling like the Three of Swords type energy. And I feel as though it had to do with a significant other, or, a partner, someone you loved, someone you're in a relationship with, taking advantage of your kindness, and really hurting your heart. And I feel like maybe this relationship has ended and you're struggling right now. Maybe you're having some anxiety with, the codependency of being so used to having them around. But I feel like this heartbreak is a learning experience. And it's one of those loves in your life that was put here so you can learn. And so you can have a greater love down the line. It teaches you the wonderful things you did as a lover and that you still want to do. It taught you some of the things that you do with your lover or for your lover that maybe are giving them too much to where it could be taken advantage of. You learn the type of love you love to receive and the type of love you don't love to receive. Okay. Towards the end of the month, around the 25th to the 27th, Mars will be in Gemini. That's an air sign in your 10th house of career. So although a lot of the energy I feel is like yourself and relationships, there is a little career in there, okay? And it's going to square with Neptune and Pisces, so some water energy in your 7th house of relationships. So career is peeking its head, and I do think that career and work is in the back of your head and finances, but I do feel like the front and center stage for this month is going to be love and relationships and self-identity and your soul journey, okay, and your heart, relationships. I think it's very noble of you, Virgo, to want to sacrifice yourself for others. I really feel like you think of others before yourself, especially in your relationships. You would do anything for somebody else. If they asked you to get an extra job, you would. If they asked you to watch the kid, while they go out with their friends, you would. You just care so much about your significant other, you would do anything for them, but to the point of where it's like too noble that you're sacrificing too much of yourself. So there you need to learn happy medium and boundaries a little bit for some of you. Because for some of you, I do feel some mental and physical draining. Even relationships like this where people are taking advantage of you could also be really, money draining, So just be very careful of the people and the environments that you're around. If this is not a relationship, if this is friends or family or colleagues or that kind of thing, be very careful and mindful of how you feel when you're around different people's energy or auras. And if they mentally or physically or financially drain you, that's a red flag spiritually, that this relationship or situation is not serving your highest purpose. Okay? All right, Virgo, let's get into your tarot card reading and let's see if any of those intuitive messages from Spirit pop up. All right. Spirit, help me provide Virgo with some very important messages for the month of April 2018. All right, Virgo. I think these are shuffled very well. Virgo, April. Whoa, that one flipped. Okay. That one was first. Like I thought. 9 of Swords, air energy. You're in your thoughts, sweetheart. I feel like I need to be very motherly, very protective of you, talk to you very nice. I feel like you're just so fragile this month for some of you Virgos. But whatever situation or whatever person is on your mind, they're keeping you up at night. You're anxious. You have racing thoughts. You have anxiety going on right now. Maybe a little bit of depression, sadness, loss. And it's keeping you. So you could have some sleep apnea, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep. You could be having some very emotional bad dreams, or replaying things in your mind over and over again. It's keeping you up. You can't rest. And with the swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. So a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini could be someone who is keeping you up at night or who you're thinking about. But the air, the swords are all about thoughts, the mind, the state of your mind, being able to let go of worry, and unexplained and unexpected things happening mentally. And I think that definitely has to do with something about relationships for you. I feel somebody is on your mind. Next card, yep, is the Ten of Pentacles. So we do have Earth energy. Here's your energy showing up, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, right? In the upright, this is one of those wonderful cards you get with love, okay? That's where you've completed a cycle. You are at the end of fulfillment and pentacles, having abundance, having stability, having, a very happy, stable home and family and children and a relationship. And you're just in this beautiful love. It's almost, like the Ten of Cups. It's just one of those cards that when you're thinking about love, you just want in the upright. But in the reverse, I feel as though something's going on with love, relationships, and family. Something's keeping you up at night. A relationship ending. Maybe you had separation or divorce, or you broke up. Maybe there are children involved. And that's why you're alone, because the children are with the other parent. Maybe you're up late at night worrying about finances because you've lost a lot of money or finances lately. For some of you, I think you could be going through some mental health issues, maybe even some physical disabilities. You're unable to be mobile. You're losing money because of it. Maybe you just lost a job or you're out of work. But I do feel strongly that this energy is definitely romantically involved. But here we have Earth and Air showing up. Okay. Next card again is Air energy. In the reverse, you have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So definitely something's keeping you up late at night because at some point you felt stabbed in the back. Somebody hurt you. Someone who you were very close with. Someone who you thought you could have the rest of your life with. Okay. You put them on a pedestal. This is what you thought you were going to have in the end. You thought you were going to have this. Something happened. And now you felt stabbed in the back. You felt like you could not move. And look, it's all dark. Dark and in your mind. You're definitely in your mind. It's a very intense month for you. You're thinking about things being said or things not said. Anxiety. Yes. There's a lack of healing going on right now. Disruption. Yeah. And this is why I was telling you I was feeling like I need to be very gentle with your reading this month. Okay. Queen of Wands in the upright. Okay. You could be dealing with a fire sign who you put up on a pedestal. Okay. And he or she, when they were up on that pedestal, used all that power and attention you gave to them, and they did not use it very well. You could be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, okay? But this could also be, I'm feeling like you're here, and maybe you want to be this. You wish you had the passion again, or you had passion for this person at one point, and you wish you could be this confident queen on her throne who's very assertive and passionate and can stand up to the hurt and pain that's going on, okay? Or this could be how you're handling the situation. Maybe you get out of this funk in the beginning of the month or within the past month of you spent your time sulking and being upset and crying over a situation or a person that's lost, but now you're captivating with that fire energy, regaining your passion again. With this cat here, she's very in tune with her intuition and magic. So you're using your intuition and your insight to rise again. Like that song, I Rise Up. Okay. Yeah, definitely listen to that song. All right. Spirit, more messages for Virgo. What messages do you have for Virgo? But then you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you have these queens, in opposition of each other, which is really interesting. So we have the Queen of Wands in the upright, and then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse, okay, this is water. So you could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or somebody could have, you know, these elements in their charts, or you. Cups are about emotions, relationships, listening to your intuition, love and romance. So it's like this conflict going on between passion, wanting passion, listening to your intuition, being assertive, but then there's a lack of emotion and love and passion in your relationship, okay? Or this is you in the relationship. You're very passionate in the relationship, and the other person is lacking the emotion and passion in a relationship with the cups tipped completely over. Okay, we do have two queens mirroring each other. For that symbolism, you could be dealing with a Gemini. We do have air energy in here, this reading. Two females, you know, they're not twins, but mirroring. But I do feel some divine feminine energy. So you could be a female that's going through this as well, going through this situation. But I also feel like on the flip side, it could be a guy who was betrayed or hurt too by a queen, or someone who he thought was a queen, because, you know, two men are the ones that are in the, or two masculine energies, okay? All right. What other messages do you have for Virgo? Whoa, what happened there? Let's shuffle. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo? Virgo in April. Messages for Virgo in April. Messages for Virgo in April. All right. So, Six of Cups. Okay. This is someone who's a soulmate for sure. And you know what? Soulmates don't always work out. Okay. Soulmates, you know, a lot of times soulmates come into our life to teach us a lesson. You could have been with someone that you've known since childhood, or someone who made you feel childlike, okay? But I feel like, even though this is water energy, I feel like this is you. We did have Pisces in the new moon on the 5th. Okay? In your 8th house of death and rebirth. Okay? Going back to returning to innocence and feeling childlike again. Maybe this person did make you feel very loved and gave you attention, or this was you, okay? Because I do feel like a lot of earth energy in here too, even though it's a water card. I feel as though you put a lot of time and effort. You may have showered this person with a lot of gifts. Maybe you recently celebrated with them, bought them flowers. I just feel like you're a very giving person. And not only in your relationships, just to everybody. You may do something that involves children, or you may have children who right now you're being very strong for. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Virgo for the month of April? Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo? Okay. We're going to go with those because they want to come out. Yeah. Yep. All right.